Hi, my name is Professor Halimah, and today I'm teaching you about respiratory acidosis and respiratory alkalosis. This is John, and John is just like us in the way that when he breathes in, he intakes oxygen, and when he breathes out, he's breathing out carbon dioxide, also known as CO2. Respiratory acidosis happens when there's too much CO2 in your body. This is pretty much usually caused by when you have lung disease or if your lungs fail. Here is the equation for human respiration. And since in respiratory acidosis, since this CO2 is increasing, and according to Le Chatelier's principle, our equation is going to want to go to this side. And over here, we have a little thing called hydronium. And when our hydronium increases, our blood's pH decreases. So, John's blood over here, his pH is below what it should be. Our pH of our blood is a nice cozy pH of 7.35 to 7.45. And when it goes anything over or below that, we get sick and we could potentially even die. So in respiratory acidosis, when our CO2 levels go up and our hydronium goes up as well, our pH goes down. And this means since the pH is below 7, our blood is now acidic. And this is where we get the word acidosis. Now, respiratory alkalosis is the exact opposite of respiratory acidosis. This happens and can be caused by when we hyperventilate. Like, kind of like that, but a little bit more extreme. And so when we hyperventilate and our breath is going in and out like that, this CO2 is actually gonna decrease. And according to Le Chatelier's principle, so our reaction can be balanced out, our equation is gonna wanna go this way. And if we're gonna go this way, our hydronium is also going to decrease. And just like in respiratory acidosis, but the exact opposite, if our hydronium decreases, that means our pH will increase. And remember that cozy 7.35, 7.45 zone? Yeah, that's gonna go up. And if our pH is above a 7, then that means our blood is actually gonna be alkaline or basic. And that's where we get alkalosis. In conclusion, respiratory acidosis is when our lungs fail and our body can't expel the carbon dioxide in our lungs. This raises our CO2 levels and it causes our blood's pH to turn acidic. And respiratory alkalosis is when we hyperventilate and our body's CO2 levels decrease, causing our blood's pH to turn basic. Both of these can actually result in us getting pretty sick. And so for a lesson for both of us, me and John and you, is that don't get lung disease and we should probably relax so we don't hyperventilate and not get either of these. Thank you for coming for class, and I'll see you next week.